What's up, guys? Trying a new format here, recording some of this out of my studio. Um, Wanted to talk to you guys about a little conversation I had last night at the gym. So we had a guy that was training with us. Probably, I think he was rolling. He was training with us for a couple months, right? And I really liked him. He was a good kid, um, guard player. So really aligned with what I was doing. Once he was trying to get on his De La Riva path, so I was excited because I like De La Riva too. So we're sharing ideas, but his work schedule kind of got in the way. So unfortunately, he transferred over to another school. So I still try to keep in contact with him, right? Send him some videos and stuff, and then an open mat last night, and he showed up. So I thought, oh, he's probably here for the open mat. Somehow he must have heard about it, but one of the other members said, oh, Maya said he's back. So I said, oh, okay. So I was talking to him a little bit, right? And he started to share with me that at the school he was at, it was a different feeling, right? I think there was nothing bad with it. He didn't have anything negative to say, but he contrasted what he got at Concept to what he was seeing at the new school. Um, Again, no knock on the other school, but he felt that because of some of the instructions and some of the things that he got from Concept, he appreciated it a lot more, right? Um, so it led me to think about, what do you guys out there are looking for you in your schools, right? So we're fortunate at Concept that the gym's a little smaller, so it's not really big yet. So we do get a lot of attention from Maya, which really helps, yeah. As like any other successful gym, as they grow, the student to instructor ratio starts to get higher. So you get less of the instructor's time, you get less face time. You can always do private sessions, but sometimes you want to just try to roll through what you can get through class, yeah. And he told me something that kind of stuck out in my mind. That it was kind of interesting the way he looked at it. He said, I didn't want to look at it 10 years from now, where I got in school A versus school B, right? So it was really pretty deep thought for, I think he's probably like in his 20s, he's not very old. So I thought that was pretty interesting that he was looking at his jiu-jitsu really from a really long-term, right? Long-term perspective, which I like, because that means you're going to be in it for the long haul, right? Some people, they try it out, it's not for them, I get it. They move on and find other hobbies. Jiu-jitsu is not, even though they say jiu-jitsu is for everyone, it really isn't. Some people have a deep-seated love for it, and others, they try it, they don't like it, and then they move on. And some are in the middle, they like it, they're not like fully addicted, but they enjoy it, right? Because there's more than just the jiu-jitsu itself. There's some of the social aspects of it, making connections with people. So I think that's where also the gym culture, how the gym is run makes a big difference, yeah. So just a little thought on that. So I want to share last night, got to see one of our, I guess I don't want to fanboy, but one of the guys that I really like. He's a really cool guy. So RV from AP was over there at the open mat. So I got to roll with him. Unfortunately, my camera battery died, so I didn't get to capture the roll with him. Right, there's nothing special, but just to have that I was rolling with him, that was pretty cool. So looking forward to more hours on the mat. Right, like I said in the previous video, I'm kind of scaling back a little bit, but trying to look for opportunities during the day. Maybe not so much train and go hard, but to share some knowledge. I was also thinking that as I'm starting to get older, it may be less about my journey and more about helping people with their journey, right? I do enjoy helping people as they move along within their jiu-jitsu journey, share my knowledge where I can, right? I'm obviously not at the highest level, but most of the people that I'm helping, they're still early on in their journey. So some of the things that I've learned, they haven't experienced yet. So I feel pretty good that when people tell me, oh, I appreciate the help that you've given me, and I've gotten up to this point with with your help. Even the guy yesterday told me, one of the reasons he did come back is because he enjoyed the interactions that we had. So it made me feel really good inside. Anyway, everybody, have a good one. Catch you on the next one. Us.